What is going on, everyone? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dylan from We the Coasters. We are checking into Universal Orlando Resort. A pretty crazy day at Busch Gardens the day before. Now here we are at Universal Orlando Resort. Should be a very fun day overall. We're here for early admission, do some stuff along the way, and get you some updates at the parks. Without further ado, enjoy today's feature presentation, and hopefully it should be a good day. Hopefully we're trying to avoid the crowds. Fingers crossed. So, I forgot, this is actually the first time we're doing this at Universal. Pass holder entrance, technically where the exit is, just like Kim Play just said. And we're taking full advantage because there is a little bit of a line over there, and Lynn's back. Hi! So, we're going to take full advantage of the secret little pass holder entrance, which is actually not really the exit, but more like to the corner of the exit, which you can see what these guys are. I haven't used this in quite some time, because I remember using it when they had this entrance the last time, but it's been quite a while. I'll have to look back at some of the footage when that was used, but I want to say this was at least months ago from what I remember. Oh well, full advantage. The benefits of being a pass holder and using that entrance, just scan your ticket, get in. Perfect. There is a bit of a line over there, nothing too crazy, but I mean, a line is still a line, but we are in. Now the crowd you can see here is going to go in one of two directions. One, they're going to probably head over to Harry Potter Land, knock out whatever's possible, more presumably Hagrids. Or two, they're going to head over to Veloce Coaster and try to get that out of the way quickly. Either way, they're probably going to be really busy today. So we're probably going to knock out Hagrids first, because that's going to be the major pain in the you-know-what. I do see Veloce Coaster running, though. That is a good sign. So, they have a sign here for early park admission. They want to keep that to the left. All the other guests to the right. That's why Seuss Landing is walled off. And they have people to check in for the pass holders over here. They are not messing around here on this one. Wow. Yeah, I just like to point this out. So much for a secret walkway. Quote unquote secret. Not at this point in time. Nonsense. Well, Hagrid's is down for a delay, so that means we're gonna head over to Veloce Coaster first. And good poetic timing. If you've seen in a video that we did there, we had a video where we did Veloce Coaster early in the day, and then we head over to Iron Gwazi for the final hour. Now we're doing it in a 2-day span, but man, that's gonna feel really, really good to do. So, can't wait to get on Veloce Coaster, get a ride on, and have a blast. Can't wait. Currently right now listed as a 45-minute wait already for early admission. And Hagrid's is down, which, you know, like I said, that's a buzzkill. Oh well. Man, they're already flying through the Veloce Coaster trains. Dang, they're not messing around. Alright, let's get on.
Folks, please fill in all available space, keeping up with the party in front of you. For your safety, please stay off. Look for key markers.
You'll see it.
So we just got off Veloce Coaster, and according to what it says on the time, 45-minute wait, that is a big fat lie. Currently 8:55, so we didn't even wait 30 minutes. So 25, I'd say. So I just want to point out one thing, man. Those ride-ops are killing it out there. Even for morning, they don't care. They're pumping those trains out, man. They're running 3 right now, and man, they are just running. Like, I can't even exaggerate on the word running there. I don't know where our photo is at. I think it's somewhere over here. I could be wrong. But overall, great ride. It's a great way to start off the morning. So I've wanted to point out, though, these seats are probably one of the best that's out there, and I think, in my opinion, these have to be one of the best restraint systems that's out there, not just by Intamin, but altogether overall. So what it is that it's an over-the-shoulder lap bar. So this activates as an over-the-shoulder, the way how it pushes down altogether, and it activates as a lap bar the moment it goes into the seat. And Lynn here is going to demonstrate right now what it's like. So,
especially with a robe.
Yes.
So,
question in the amusement park industry, or something, whatever you guys say, is can I ride thrill coasters with a robot? Yes, you can. With some, like, restrictions, I guess. So, it's kind of a pain because these are like a pound or something of like pure, authentic
Silk.
Not silk, but polyester, I think. So you just sit down, somehow, not like some, I mean, you don't really get much wiggle room, especially whenever you try to put your hands up because this is kind of pinching, but you can still like put down the restraints and sit comfortably. Now, if you have a hard time fitting in these seats, I recommend putting your robe either in the locker or just leave it in the car or at the house. Because like this is a lot of extra fabric that may cause you to not fit in the ride. Also, when I was there, when we rode it, I didn't feel like it was as tight. Like the lap bar wasn't as tightly on my lap as I wanted it to be. It was kind of loose, but I was still in. You're not going anywhere.
And do, like I said when I mentioned, these things are extremely comfortable. It's out there. These things will keep you secure, and there's no way you feel like you're going to fall out. These things are definitely meant for airtime, and I mean, this is why, you know, many have regarded this is one of the best roller coasters that's out there. So keep that in fruition when you do ride Veloce Coaster out there, though. So just want to point that out there whenever you come to Islands Adventure and ride this ride. So yeah, about Hagrids. Remember how I said that ride was down? It's reopened and it's currently a 150-minute wait. Yep. That's tough right there. That's very tough. I have a feeling we should have went to that first, but I just want to point that out. Look at how far this attraction entrance goes to. That train is separate over there.
10 minutes to get over to the next, like, park, whatever it is.
And then they're holding people over here to then have the line go in this little thing right in front of the train where the conductor's there for the photo op. Past the set of lockers over here to my right. And then it takes you to the main entrance right over here. Where then you have even more of a wait over there. That is insane. But that's May crowds for you folks. That is May crowds. I do want to say start next week it's going to be even crazier. So you came here in April after Easter through May before there. I mean, you know, that's just how it is. But oh boy, that is scary. So I do want to point out these are the restraints that are used for Hagrids, and in a way they're somewhat similar with Veloce Coaster being lap bars, but these are not over the shoulders, so they just activate as a simple lap bar, but they are kind of a bit bulkier on the motorcycle side compared to the sidecar. However, the sidecar side, it is a little bit slimmer on where the seat is in general, so just something as a food for thought whenever you try to ride Hagrids. There are two different seats, two different ride experiences, so that should be something you want to put in there along the way. And Lynn.
And also, if you have a robe on, they will not let you ride the bike side. The motorbike side, they have to. I mean, you have to ride the sidecar. So, if you can only fit in the motorbike side and not the sidecar, then you might want to just leave your robe at home or put it in the locker, because they will not let you ride that because you're kind of out and about and they don't want this going all over the place. So
don't hit any animatronics along the way too.
True.
So just want to point that out for riding Hagrid. So quick, easy thinking there. Current look through Harry Potter crowd right now. Honestly, not too bad for right now, but I guarantee you, give it about an hour and that definitely will change. It's going to be absolutely slammed. I can already tell you. It'll be just like the movies. Nothing but pure pandemonium and just absolute insanity. And there she is, Hogwarts Castle. Forbidden Journey, currently a 15-minute wait. Well, I guarantee you see that in 2010 and that would be just laughable. But welcome to how it is in this time. Let's get ourselves in the locker and hop on. Well, I can honestly say for the first time in quite some time, Forbidden Journey actually worked fairly good. I wish they could fix that effect where they they had the ghost effect where it showed like 3 people.
It's called a
on there.
Dementor.
The Dementor, yes, thank you. But that's not been working for some time. That's been long not working for like, oh man, years. So, oh well. I mean, the animatronics are working. I think that's all that really matters the most. But oh, we'll see what else we'll do. Let's enter Jurassic Park right now. So we're taking a bit of a detour, and we're going to be doing Poseidon's Fury. Here's an interesting thing. This is going to open at 10 o'clock, and there is a bit of a line. Look at it. They'll let us in first show, though, so that'll be good. All right, we'll get in. Can't wait. All right, as they say for Poseidon's Fury, we're going to be here for the very first tour. And this is exciting. I've had a lot of bad luck with this ride ever since the reopening.
First time since the reopening.
I've only done this once, and then every other time I've tried to get on this attraction keeps breaking down. I really can't say it's a ride. It's more of a quote-unquote tour, but it's a really neat one. Very, very unique. And it's aesthetically beautiful. Just look at the artwork on the rocks and everything. Every precise detail that you could find, even from the walls and the part of the queue, an extended queue, to the inside of the building. Now, I do want to mention for those that are brand new, and obviously you may not have ever seen Poseidon's Fury, once we get past inside there, it will get a bit dark. So I will kind of forewarn you in advance. So I shall do what I can when filming, even before the show, to film whatever I can once we reach inside there. So just kind of give a big forewarning there once we get in. The 2 doors are closed. This is open. It's always been open. And we're inside. Now, like I said before, it will get pretty dark over here because this is a very dark queue when entering Universal Orlando or even Islands of Adventure as a whole. But for what you can see, though, for what is able to be seen, a lot of detail being used, different artwork for the rocks and the bricks, different shades of light. Global Discovery Group it's on here, and the wonderful score that's being used inside the queue that has taken play here. So you like, okay, it's kind of dark, so you can't really see my hand, except for when we get close to the light. That's how dimly dark this is. But we're about ready to go on through for first show. Beautiful. I'll admit, this is really interesting though. I do want to point out, they have a slightly themed water fountain, which is actually kind of funny when you look at it. And this is where we're stopped. So that means we're getting the first show. Can't wait. Let's do it. I do want to get as close as I can to light to understand one thing. I cannot film in the show because this is Universal and they do not allow any filming in the show. However, I will showcase the water tunnel that is used after the second little pre-show that they have before the actual main show that takes place. So I do want to give a little bit of an understanding here because again, they do not allow any type of filming. They don't allow any pictures, especially with Flash. They are really hard on that stuff and nothing I could do at this point in time. So I will do the best of my ability to showcase over here. But again, I just want to clarify that for those that are checking this out over here for the very first time. Alrighty. So now that we've waited a little bit, the doors have opened. They're allowing people in the first of the pre-show that's going to enter by. And this is where I have to stop my recordings. Sorry guys, no harm, no foul there. So Poseidons Fury, fantastic job. I've always liked this attraction. It's really good. It is very bipolar with a lot of the Universal Orlando annual pass holders. Some have loved it, some have hated it. I'm one of those people that have always enjoyed this, but this is the only attraction left at Lost Continent. Not only that has been there from the very beginning to the very end, but overall attractions that you can actually experience. And I say this from the test of time from now, even beforehand till whenever the eventual happens. I mean, I don't know how long this attraction will last, but I hope it stays here for the long haul, but I really don't see it happening. But I've always preferred it. It's a soft spot. It's vastly underrated. Please, I do recommend anyone who comes over to Universal Orlando to check this attraction out. Remember, I do want to clarify, like I said before in the queue, this is not a ride. This is more of a walkthrough special effects show that really takes place. Yeah, it's a show, but it's not an attraction. And I think some people really overlook it because of how big the building is. I mean, it's a massively big building, which I want to clarify. This is how big the building is if you're looking from Seuss Landing over here. And I mean, you use every single inch of that building that's out there, or at least a good portion of it. But it is a gigantic building. I just want to make sure everyone gets clarified about that. And, you know, but again, that's just me, in my opinion. I'll have to do the next attraction. As you can hear, a lot of work really going on by in Carousel. But you can tell they have been trying to work on this non-stop, and I have no idea when this is actually going to reopen. I've actually heard it'll be another couple of weeks, but man, I'm hearing so many different things about this attraction, but can't wait to see it reopen soon. Cat in the Hat we randomly just did, and yeah.
Fever Dream.
Outdated. I don't know why, that was just kind of random, but nah. By the way, If I Ran the Zoo is also closed. They are working on this area. I don't know what entirely they're doing. It looks like they're doing some painting over here. I do see some paint work they're doing.
I smell it.
Yeah, I smell
smells
it too.
like paint. Cobalt.
Look.
Use Hercules.
Look. Oh my God. Yeah, they're doing a lot of painting over here. So, see, there's your confirmation, folks. That's all we need to know. Someone opened the door and there you go. Also, Green Eggs and Ham is open today too. But now we're heading over to Marvel. Honestly, in my opinion, best land in the park. All right, next stop for me will be Popeye and Bluto. Lynn is going to skip out on Popeye and Bluto. She's going to hop on single run for Spider-Man while I do water ride and cool off. So it will definitely be coming in handy right now because that heat's starting to kick on in. So, Popeye and Bluto's. I am drenched. Well, I'd say fairly soaked, I should say. Others are drenched. I want to put a huge side note. I am sorry to the people when I say this. Wearing ponchos in late May in this hot weather and not wanting to get wet, flabbergasted. You people are not that smart at all. You are not. I'm sorry. Also, they have shut the door over here and are now using more of the extended queue for Popeye and Bluto. It's no longer a 5-minute wait. Now currently a 15-minute wait. So, good thing I hopped on. I'll probably try in about 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most. So while Lynn gets her free sale refill over here, I just want to say I got to do Hulk on the front row, thanks to Single Rider. And let me tell you, wow, is it a positive G machine, but so good. Like, it is so strong with positive G's. It is amazing. I loved it. I'm telling you, if you ever get a front row ride on this, you are lucky. But man, is it so good and it kicks ass. I love it.
Row 6!
She got row 6 on it. Yeah, I got front row, so good. I will say though, be wary. When you take that launch and head into the Cobra roll, that's when the ground really kicks in. But this is a positive G machine, meaning that you will feel it on this ride. All right, now we got that out of the way. Hogwarts Express we shall go. All right, we are out of Islands, and now we're over at Studios. We're gonna head over to Fast Food Boulevard, get some lunch, because it is definitely a good time to eat. Islands was kind of packed. Studios, kind of packed, kind of, question mark? I don't know, it just it doesn't feel like it was crazy as Islands. So Islands just had more of a crowd, because then again you got more variety of like coasters and stuff over there, in all fairness. All right, time to get something to eat. All right, we've gotten some lunch. Now to hop on Simpsons. Truly 25-minute wait. So got off Simpsons. Simpsons actually got through the line pretty good there. So honestly, some rides are going really good with the way how the operations are going, and some kind of not so much. On to the next. So I do want to show that that pathway is still blocked right now, so they have a temporary stand for some art and some tattoos over in this area over here, and the only way you can get to Hollywood from here is right where these people are leaving and how those people are entering. So they have blocked off the whole wall over there as they're working on that area. And one thing I noticed is that they do have a sign that's up here, or at least some lighting. Couldn't tell if it was a sign or light, but it looks like a light. It's right over here. And I'm not entirely too sure exactly if they're working on the ground or if they're working all around the area. I'm not too sure, but whatever updates we have and what the end result is, we'll let you know as soon as possible here at We The Coasters. But again, I don't know what entirely that they're doing. I think they're doing the floor over here, the ground, because they did do this earlier in the year, so not too sure though.
Best movie.
Yeah, they blocked the whole area though. All right, on to the next thing for ride-wise. So before we check out DreamWorks Destination, more work being ensued on Fievel's Playland. You can see a lot of paint has happened over here, especially the water bucket area where water would fall right into the bucket over here. And still some work on the slide going on by. I can see a lot of rails being over on the side, not even put into play yet. Scaffolding up on where the water slide area is. And just all around more paint, as well as also Woody Woodpecker's stuff. So there's one ride I guarantee you not to do. And now it's gone. Okay, that was weird. On to DreamWorks Destination. This actually used to be a day in the park with Barty from 1995 to 2020 technically. And now it's DreamWorks Destination. I have not actually been inside here yet, but I'm gonna check it out for the first time. And of course they have advertisement for a couple of things that's by DreamWorks. They have Gabby's Dollhouse that's over here, and then a recent film that's gonna be coming out very soon, The Bad Guys.
I think it's already out. This way.
So we'll go check it out. All right, so we checked out DreamWorks Destination. So main thing is you gotta remember, because that used to be Day in the Life in the Park with Barney, and they freshened up the inside that was over there. And basically all of what they did is they changed up, instead of a Barney show, they have DreamWorks characters dance around and get photo opportunities, and it's great for families and kids. Well, I'm glad I actually got to check it out just to see what it's like, but you know, not for me. Just really want to point that out though. All right, off to MIB Alien Attack. Let's go do it and see how I'm gonna suck at this game again.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm gonna be trash at this. I can already tell. The big question now that Fear Factor is closed, what is going to happen within this area? Now, currently, you can see it's roped off, but some people are using it for a little bit of a rest area and all that. And honestly, that's what's the best thing they can do right now. But as you can see, the sign is gone. It's nothing but an empty facade. As far as when this area will be demolished and what will be in store, time will tell. I'm glad they're not doing a VR ride over here, because that just sounds weird for Universal to do, and it just wouldn't feel right. Hopefully they do an actual attraction over here though. As far as what, we shall see. Fast and Furious Supercharged, we're riding the meme. We have to, and because we have to, the OG shirt is back, and yeah, if you notice very carefully, I got the stuff on the back end now on this shirt. So we're taking full advantage of single riders. Let's do it. We'll also see if we can find any updates regarding the supposed Halloween Horror Nights house that's supposed to be where Supercharged at. They're part of the queue. If we get anything, we'll show you. If not, then we'll just skip on. See, there's a reason why this ride is the best ride ever. Yeah, a lot of people clapping here because it is the best ride. That's why it's a 45-minute wait, and why Fallon is a 5-minute wait. because Fallon sucks. Nobody cares about that ride. Universal, I know you're listening to me. Keep this ride around for 20 years at least, or as long as possible, and close Fallon within the next year and a half. When you do that, good things will be on the horizon. Showcase it, please. This ride, there's nothing wrong with it. Please, do the right thing. I do want to show they do have different types of food that are now over here. They have Nashville hot chicken mac and cheese, but you could substitute for hot honey and golden barbecue. The same can be said for a hot honey biscuit substitute Nashville hot and golden barbecue. So just kind of want to forewarn you in case if you ever want to try this out. I did try Nashville hot chicken mac and cheese. It's good, but be wary. It is hot. It is really freaking hot. But it's good though. Mac and cheese, delicious. A quick update what's going on with the mummies. You can see, remember from the last vlog, these walls have pushed quite a ways back, and they do have these over here in case they have extended queue for the regular and for express. And of course, you can see we are walking around here really, really good. That wall that was over by Sahara Traders on the left side, those are gone. And then of course, even though we cannot access the lockers right now, they do have it open around here, and the lights are actually on. Now, there was an update, I want to say it was about 3 or 4 days ago, that someone in the gift shop over in Sahara Traders had mentioned that they heard the premier trains running on by their track. They were able to hear the launch, so that is the sign they are at least testing. But as far as what has been done, it is still to be determined. As far as whatever else is in store, hopefully good news will be aboard the horizon. Hopefully not a lot of major changes except for that retrack. Other than that, let's continue. Well, normally when you see this, that's a sign that a tribute store is coming along the way. As far as to what entirely, not too sure yet. The rumored summer tribute store could be a thing. It could be all throwback related too. If that is the case, oh boy, can't wait. Also, they're doing pictures of Marilyn Monroe over to the right, but can't wait to see what the theme's gonna be. I'm excited. That last tribute store was awesome with Mardi Gras. Whatever's next, oh boy. By the way, race near star Jimmy Fallon, 5-minute wait. We all know why, trash. Yep. This ride still sucks, and it's still massive cringe. Universal, I know you're hearing me. Please just close this down. Nobody talks about this ride. Nobody cares about it. Close it, please. So this is the first time seeing this. Monsters Cafe is officially closed as of a few days ago, literally as of today, Thursday. Closed on Monday, and the public was not too happy about that one. And the rumor saying that this could be a Despicable Me themed quick service place. So I don't know if you guys can see it well, but everything is still intact in there. But as far as for how long, that will probably be a whole different story. But a lot of people not too pleased by this by Universal, and yeah, I'm one of those people. Here's the weird thing, if you guys want to get a quick recap of what happened, of course, when the pandemic came, this restaurant was closed, then it reopened a few months ago, and then it was sporadic on and off, and then it permanently closed Monday. So, yeah, I don't understand the reasoning of this. But yeah, just wanted to showcase that real quick, though. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. On to the next. All right, trying to end the day on the high note. We're gonna end on a roller coaster, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. Let's get on, have a blast. All right, so I have to give Rip Ride Rocket an apology. Riding in the back row honestly was surprisingly good and had crazy good airtime. I don't know what it is with this ride, but that was probably my best rides on it. That had really strong airtime. Not bad, Rip Ride Rocket, not too bad. Want to give a quick little touch up on the former area of Shrek 4D. Not a lot of work been done over here, just they've got rid of the sign fully completely, and they have a temporary makeshift little thing covered up over there. But other than that, nothing too much going on over there. They're working on the queue area, ripping out all the TVs, and as far as the rest of that stuff is going to be going, time will tell, but they still got a lot of work to do. I do see a ladder up there though, so that means they're definitely putting something over there. New merchandise being in store for the Jurassic World movie that's coming out, Jurassic World Dominion, which is coming very, very soon. So lots of merchandise is coming out in honor of the movie coming on by very, very soon. So they also got Veloce Coaster stuff over here as well with it too. And this is over at the big Universal Studios store over here. That's in between Production Central and Hollywood. which is the big store over here, and they got a lot of merchandise for it. They are not being afraid to promote this type of stuff, and lots of it. There you see with the logo for the movie and all around the area. Well, guys, that'll do it here at Universal Orlando Resort. What a day we had at Islands of Adventure down there and Universal Studios down here. It was a lot of fun. It was great. And what a way to show the iconic Universal globe. So, if you like what we do here at We The Coasters, please be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Hey, don't be afraid to follow us on our Instagram at We The Coasters. Do not be afraid. Hit that button. I know you want to. Hit that follow. And until the next video, I will catch you guys later. Lynn, thank you for joining me as well. That was a blast.
I'll be here all day. Well, no, not all day, but I'll be here.
So I'll see you guys later.